Welcome back to Wall Again, and in this episode I'm going to be reviewing Metallica's Forgotten album. Okay, full disclosure, this is not a full-length album. In fact, it's an EP. However, the EP is 30 minutes long, even though there's only 4 songs on it. And to be fair, there's been a lot of albums released this year that are in around the 35-minute mark, so there's probably enough material there to be considered an album. It is, of course, Metallica's Beyond Magnetic. Beyond Magnetic was released to coincide with Metallica's 30th anniversary shows. It was originally released as a digital download exclusively to iTunes in December of 2011. All 4 songs featured on Beyond Magnetic were recorded during the Det Magnetic sessions, but were never included on the final album cut. Metallica released the following statement about the EP. During the Det Magnetic album sessions in 2007 and 2008, we originally recorded 14 songs. When it came to pick the songs for the final album, we decided on 10 songs that you've all come to know over the last 3 years. Some of you may have heard bits and pieces of other songs on Mission Metallica, or heard rumours about them during the recording process and wondered, whatever happened to those other 4 songs? We kept them in the vault and decided to pull them out just for this celebration. So here are the 4 leftover tracks from the Det Magnetic sessions. They are rough mixes, unfinished to their original degree of mixing from March 2008. These 4 songs were released as a gift to our closest fans, the members of our fan club, to enjoy. Now they're being made available to you. So the lineup on this EP was, of course, James Hetfield on rhythm guitar and vocals. James actually plays lead guitar on 1 song. Kirk Hammett on lead guitar, of course. Lars Ulrich on drums, and Robert Trujillo on bass. Rick Rubin is credited as being the producer, but to be honest, there's not much production on this album. And this one was released through Warner Brothers. So let's jump into the songs. Track number 1 is Hate Train. Starts off with some good riffing and then goes into a lead guitar section. There's a nice clean melodic section in the post-chorus, a decent guitar solo by Kirk Hammett, followed by a break with some dueling guitars, then a second guitar solo, a slower paced riffing section, and then a third guitar solo. Not a bad track. Song number 2 is Just a Bullet Away. Starts with a fast riffing section by Hetfield, which then follows into a slower paced Sabbath-esque riff. At the 4-minute mark, the song completely stops and then a clean melodic section comes in. Then 2 lead guitars are introduced, 1 panned hard right, 1 panned hard left. Apparently these are both played by James Hetfield. And then it breaks into a guitar solo by James Hetfield. Not a bad song. Song number 3 is Hell and Back. Builds around the intro riff and then leads into a very good riff with some great swing by Lars. Again, another clean verse section in this song. To be honest, the verses in this one sound very rough. The main riff of the song is great, and then there's a frenetic guitar solo by Kirk Hammett. And the last track, number 4, it's called Rebel of Babylon. There's some great riffing on this one. This song is 8 minutes long in total, and there's some changes in tempo to keep your interest. I really like the outro section on this song. So overall, the songs aren't bad on this album. As the band said, the mix on this one is rough, and you can certainly hear it when you listen through the songs. They could have polished these up a little bit more in my opinion, because at the end of the day, it's still an official Metallica release. I mean, it's not bad, but essentially it's a glorified demo. If they had spent more time on the production of these songs, they may have been included on the Det Magnetic album, and then that album could have been a double album. How cool would that have been? Or failing that, they could have kept the songs and used them on Hardwired to Self-Destruct, because let's face it, there's a lot of mediocre songs on that particular album. Okay, so let me know in the comment section what you think of Beyond Magnetic, and be sure to subscribe, hit the like button and hit the notification bell. Here's some other videos you might like if you're interested in this one, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Bye now.